Easy here today. All right. Bonesy. What's up, guys? How you doing? Yeah, get your hand up. Okay. Yeah, anyway. What's up? Yeah, somebody's here. All right. See if we can center this. Yeah, something like that, huh? How's that? Very good. Yes. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. Who do we have here? Brother Rooster. Hey, good evening. Brother Rooster's here. Oh, man. An interesting weekend. Oh, Skull. Oh, that's so good. This Sunday Reflections is brought to you by Great Lakes Christmas Ale. Hey, Trent. What's up? What's up, brother? All right. I love the Great Lakes. I don't like their hoppy stuff. You know, the IPAs and crap. Hey, Be Charming. Outstanding, Trent. Outstanding. Uh, Saturday or Sunday is usually my hell yeah, I am good to go day. Jake, what's up, brother? Evening. Yep. My rest and relaxation and recuperation day. Even though what's up, Matt? Even though Matt was there when I went to Walmart, my excursion, into Walmart, got crop dusted. Joe, hey, what's up, brother? Joe Morgan. But yeah, man, it was like I forget how many hours it was. God, it was so many. It's like 3 or 4 hours I had to spend in that fucking place. But I got a lot of shit done. Yeah, exactly, Matt. It did psychologically. It did psychologically. And I know you guys were like, "Hey, get that number," and it's one of those things. It was a thought. There's that hole over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she was. I'm not racist. I'm not at all racist, but it's obvious that she would not dig me because, like I said, she was a pasty redhead chick, probably in her 20s, late 20s, and her kid, which I mean, cool little kid. I mean, cool. The kid was. I got to give mad props to the kid, little black kid. And he had a hoodie on and all this and that. Vision. I mean, like she was this kind of white with red hair and braids, doo braids. I can't say that she was a liberal. I can't say that, but I can say that Daddy did not look like me. So, I mean, I don't know. What are the chances? Whatever. But it was just funny as hell when kid was like, "Ew, mommy, you farted," and to watch her just, it was right in front of me. I was like, "Oh no, 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 no!" I mean, imagine you're in a convoy and you've just got contact. You know what I'm saying? And it was contact front. It was an ambush, and I was like, I put on the brakes, bam, and what's up, Fed Up? And as soon as she did it, she did the wave. I mean, that was the thing. She did the wave back there, like, oh yeah, it's got to come out. She was wearing some gray jogging pants. She had her what do you call those things? Uggs. Yeah, Uggs on. And she was just waving away. And the kid was right there. And he said, "Ew, mommy, you just farted." And she just turned, I mean, she was a redhead anyway, but she just turned bright fucking red. And she grabbed her kid by the hoodie and drug him off and looked back at me and was like a look of terror on her face. There was an audible. There was an audible pute. I can neither confirm nor deny that, Matt. But the son ratted mom out right in front of me, and she was gone. I mean, even if I had tried to say, "Hey, excuse me, can I get your number?" She would just be like, "No." I mean, uh, Craig the Hunter, damn, every damn day, damn it. But I just it's just one of those human moments, man. In Walmart that I was just like, wow. That was a that was I was just I was in shock and awe. And yes, I did smell it. So um, I yeah. Cracking the sneaky fart. Yeah. What's up, Craig? Craig the Hunter. But yeah, I got crop dusted. That's about all the damage I got, all the contact I got at Walmart. And so I wish I could have had the camera at the ready. That would have just been funny as hell. It was instantaneous, Trent. I was just like, at first I was like, oh hell no, oh no, put on the brakes. And then when the kid said that, I was just like, I was trying to be nice. Thermite 911. I didn't go bah what I usually do. With on the committee on behalf of the Point and Laugh committee. I didn't do that. I kept it cool. I kept my composure because you don't know. She might have been packing. She might have been like, boom, Mad Shad dies because he laughed at some girl because she farted. So, whatever. I think Sun set her straight, right? Sun set her straight, and she's just like, "Gah!" Man. Anyway, yeah, that's the only contact I got out of. I should have. I would have had one if I would have had one queued up there, Craig. I'm like, it's cool to fart your pants, fart battle. Oh man, yeah, Prepper Cowboy, yes, indeed. I'd hate to have to explain that. Stay humble, people. Sun ratted her out like instantaneously, like he smelt it, he heard it, and he's looking up his mom. Kids look at him like, his mouth's open too. He's like, so it got in his mouth. He's down. He's right there, ass level. So he's like, and he's just like, ew, mama, you farted. uh, uh, yeah, no sharding. So I don't think she sharded, but yeah. Welcome to Walmart. So yeah, but man, oh man, and I talk about a major haul, people. I got all kinds of. Don't play that game. Don't play that game. Pull Shad's finger. White guilt, white guilt farce. See, I can't say any of that. The only thing I could perceive, is that which I confirmed the son that was her son was a definite darker shade than her or I. So it was obvious. You know, uh, she sounded like that chick from Cash Me Outside. You know, Cash Me Outside. How about that? That kind of chick. So yeah. Oh yeah, she did have some fake eyelashes on. So that's always a telltale sign. When you got those fake eyelashes like this. I mean, it's you're like, okay, that's trouble right there. Yeah, stay away from that. Looking like a frump in Walmart, but you got full face mask on, full face makeup and the freaking eyelashes. What's up, Farmer Son Prepping? Greeting Earthlings, Mad Shat, Youper. What's up? Yep, the Cash Me Outside chick. Well, if you guys don't know about her, she made famous. Oh, the penciled eyebrows. Yeah, that's a dead giveaway. Either that or it's a cool Latina chick, and I can get down with some Latinas. Just saying. It's funny. I was talking to a semi-racist friend of mine. We call him the White Hate, and he makes fun of me because of I love people, and I've not to brag or anything, but I can safely say that I've slept with all the races. What's up, Seawolf? Hey, welcome. So I've been there. I've run the DNA gambit. Yeah, they call him the white hate, and oddly enough, he's an Indian. He's Cherokee Indian, but he's a bit of a racist. But anyway. So, but he makes fun of me. He's like, once you go black, you never go back. And I was like, man, I've been all over. I've jumped the fence 5 or 6 different times. What are you talking about? Uh, anyway, enough about my world conquering sexual exploits. Uh, yeah, hoot. I mean, every country, just about every country that I've been to, and I've been to a lot of fucking countries. So hey, you don't discriminate. That's the thing. And but anyway, I mean, it's this is not a this is not a talk about that. But anyway, that's where we're going, right? So. Yeah, I can make him blush real quick, but definitely a fence jumper, man. I'm a fence jumper, fence mender. Uh, it's once you go sex worker and pasty white, nothing else feels right. Joe, Charity, why are you whining? No. Uh, yeah, exactly. Vision. I mean, that's one love, baby, one love. And you know what? I mean, I talk about inclusiveness, right? And so that kind of leads into my next what I really wanted to talk about. I know I was supposed to talk about wisdom, but there was another reflection that I had, and that's the differences and challenges of being a man as opposed to being a woman. I've been catching a lot of trans activist stuff, and I support the gays against groomers kind of thing. Shed doesn't talk about sleeping around; he talks about sleeping around the world. That's right. That's right. Farts are wisdom expelled from the body. No fence jumping hair out the damn wire. Go through it and get it, rooster. Right? The wisdom. Take gas mask to Walmart. Duly noted, Trent. Yes, indeed. Big chap. Hey, I'm a trans, slender, identify as slim. Can't be a sissy, gotta man it up. And so I say this because, obviously being a man, well, there's some facts about being a man that women fail to realize. Women give us a bad rap, right? Women are always, they look up to men. They say men are supposed to be the tough ones. Men are supposed to be the ones that provide. Men are the ones that are supposed to provide, protect, provide. White man can't jump. I can jump. Well, I can still jump. How about that? I used to be really good at jumping, like fucking ninja shit. But anyway, so the point is that, and we get shit on all the time. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. Yes. There's no crying in man world. There's no bitching in man world. It's suck it up, buttercup. Get to work. Nobody cares. Work harder. Hey, Auntie T. Yeah, Charity is over there on the couch. Still identify as an axe. I dig it, Ace. But I seen this. I was TikToking, and this lady was talking about there was a study done, an experiment where a lady turned herself into a man. She didn't do any kind of surgery or anything, but she went and passed as a man and lived as a man for a month. And she said that, well, this lady, let's just say that after a month of the experiment, she killed herself. So, because she could not believe. What's up, big chap? Yeah, you've seen this, Matt. Yeah. So she could not believe how bad women were treating men. I mean, it was just some, it was horrifying. Women are very sensitive creatures. Women do that thing. They're the what's up, Rick Curl? What's going on, bro? Seeing you. I've seen most of you guys already today in a bunch of live streams. Chris, hey Matt, I've had trouble with Google, but back now. Denise, hey, welcome. And so after a month or so, she killed herself. Yeah, because she could not believe how bad women were talking and treating men. And men have to just take it. Men have to we just have to take it. We just got to go, all right, whatever. All right, fine. My wife of three children is, literally pimping herself out, on OnlyFans, and she's, dating every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Yet I've got to pay for everything. Women want to simp men. You guys have heard of the simping, right? And that's basically female worship or pussy worship, whatever you want to call it. And men, there's been this evolution, right? This evolution of man and woman and the relationship of man and woman. I understand her, and of course, I'm not saying all women. Of course, I'm not saying that at all. But especially this new generation. What are we calling them? The Gen Zers, the goddess worship, perhaps. Well, okay, yeah, I can see that, but this is not. This goes far beyond goddess worship. This is straight up female worship to the point where they are submissive to the woman in her every need. I talked about Courtney Conley. Conley, you heard about her. She stabbed her boyfriend her boyfriend to death. And she was big OnlyFans. Never dated Tom, Dick, or Harry. Tom never dated Tom or Harry Dick, right? But I mean, check her out, Courtney Taylor, Courtney Comney. She stabbed this guy, and this guy was big, black, and rich. Before that, she dated Mr. Olympia, 2016. She broke his jaw with an uppercut. Chris, mother of four sisters, already tamed. So, and they did nothing. Look out for apples of Adam. So there, I'm saying all this is because there's this trend, this simping trend where women are requiring men to be submissive and basically beta male chucks that provide for them and give them everything while they just look pretty. That is not the role of a woman at all. Yeah, it could be if per se, say look at Donald Trump. He only marries supermodels. That's his thing. He only marries supermodels. He's definite. Not on my watch, right? He is definitely an alpha male. She knows her place. Now, I'm not going to say anything about, places of men and women, but that has to be said, right? A man is a man. A man is a beast. A man is a worker. A man is a gentleman. A man is a provider. A man is the quiet reassurance in the night. Everybody in the house can sleep. They know their man. Their man that just got the big piece of chicken at dinner because he needs it. They know that everyone's going to sleep soundly because the man is on the job. The man is the great protector. The man is strong. The man is brutal, vicious when he needs to be. He's also loving and caring. But he's also a man. Man has needs. And a lot of that need, and when, of course we talk sexual, whatever, but but the mental need of a man, the mental need of a man is, that kind of sense of accomplishment. That's it. That's all a real man needs. A woman needs more, especially a woman definitely needs a sense of accomplishment, but your wife is a black belt. That's right. So it used to be that women were trying to catch the eye of man, because man does man things. Man goes and hunts. Man brings home the deer, the elk, the whatever, the bison. The man brings this home, and that's what he does. He brings it home to his cave. If it's a lonely cave, then soon there's some woman going, "Hi, can I live with you?" I hear you got meat. Yes, 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 I do. And a man looks at the woman, and goes, all right, pretty face, hip to waist ratio. All right, good. All right, you're in. Come on in. You know, let's do this. Let's have a mutual relationship and make life. Right? That's basically why man and woman are here, to make life. Farmer son. So there's always been this kind of, and that's the beginning, right? That's the beginning. You know, and a man, when nobody was looking, he would become tender with his wife. You know, that little bit of humanity, which is common to all of us, to be a little tender, to be a little, the Waltons, and that way it's the yin and the yang. It's the relationship of the yin and the yang. Men and women are absolutely different. Hey, Kevin. Men and women are absolutely different in just about every aspect. So, when the man song, so as you can tell that, thank goodness, as you can tell with all the headlines and everything throughout the course of the few years, when men try to be women, it fails. When women try to be men, it fails. Right? There's no way. But that's not their goal. That's not the goal of this woke elitist occult. That's not their goal is to destroy, absolutely destroy the family element. Population control. The female of the species is more deadlier than the male. In most species, yes, Craig the Hunter, absolutely. In most species, you don't want to fuck with the female panther. You don't want to fuck with the female lion. You don't want to fuck with the female gorilla. No, you don't want to do that. Just about any of them. What's up, Fed Up? But in our species, the man is the beast. The man is the one that works. The man has got all the muscular body, the muscular needs the man has everything it needs to survive and thrive and to provide, and to protect and to fight. A woman has everything it needs to have longevity, to raise children, to raise children for a very long ass time. A woman outlasts a man. A man is strong, and a man burns very quickly, so the candle doesn't last long. A woman will actually last longer than a man, because a man, exerts all of his energy and force into life. A woman is not built that way, and so a woman's job is the woman's role is to raise the children, to provide, and to protect the home while the man's away. So yeah, I mean, even though the female is a slightly slightly weaker species, yeah, man, I like this, Farmer Son. Yeah, man's body, utilitarian. Woman's body of art, a work of art. It is. It really is. A woman is an absolutely beautiful creature. It really is. So here's to you women. So I hope I'm not stepping on. I'm trying not to walk on eggshells and trying to get my point across, without being too blunt. I'm really known for being blunt and crass. I don't mean to be, but anyway, you had a sloppy artist. Yes, and no toes. No, Wrinkles goes to Walmart. Great. I'm gonna have to watch this. This is great. The exploits of Wrinkles the duck. Yeah, so what we're seeing today is it's absolutely appalling. It really is. Yeah. I mean, I grew up in a broken home. Sure. My mom had four dads. Blunt, yes, Craig, blunt. Uh, she tried. She knew that what she was taught, my mom being in her 70s, what she was taught was be a good woman to a good man, you know? Oh, yes, big time hormonal difference. Absolutely. Yeah, big time. Uh, my mom believed that, she had to be a good homemaker, provide, you know, the homemaker idea of the 50s and all that, where a woman made a home. She did all the cooking, she did all the cleaning, she did arts and crafts and creativity, and she raised children, and she got them off to school, and she did the things. Hey, what's up, Seymour Cannabis? Hey. And the man was off. The man is always gone. Why? Because the man is always busy. He's always trying to provide for his family. He's also going to the house of ill repute. He's also getting his rocks off into something else. That's just the nature of man. A woman is the most monogamous of all the species. Yeah, Rooster. Yeah, hold on a second. I gotta turn this heat off. Damn, it's getting hot up in here. 74 degrees. Yeah, that's too hot. So you get my point. We all know these differences. We've all seen this. Oh, oh man. But hey, crop dusting. But nobody cares. If a man fucks up, if a man is having a bad day, there's no one to cry to. There's no one to listen to his problems, listen to, and there's no bitching in manhood. There's none. You can try it, but your boys are gonna be like, knuckle up, bro. Let's get your ass up. Go. Who cares? Nobody cares. Work harder. Just don't worry about that shit. Women have friends that they can call up and they talk to, and they talk to them for hours, and they work out the situation. Men, we're fixers. We fix things, right? So, I'm going to ask my boys, hey, what do I do? They're going to give me a blunt answer. Oh, your girl giving you a hard time? Leave her. Find another one. Oh, your job sucks? Find a new one. Oh, everybody's making fun of you? Fucking kick them in the nuts. Punch them in the face. Make them cry. That's man world. Woman world's a little different. Especially nowadays. Nowadays, this whole entitlement thing. Even the mentality of man and woman have been changed. We've watched it. We've watched it right before our eyes. We see it all the time in TikTok. We're watching it in our fucking schools. Apartment. Hey, welcome. They're going for our kids. They're changing the paradigm of what it means to be a man and woman in our kids. I mean, kids don't know who they are, what they are. Sure, kids know. Little Timmy knows that little Timmy, he's gonna be like daddy one day. Little Tiffany knows that she's gonna be like mama one day, hopefully. That's an aspiring thing. My ex is the devil's daughter. Yeah. So that's the key, right? That's the key to growing up. Your little children look up to mommy and daddy and go, I want to be like that one day, right? That's how it works. Set the example. No, now they have multiple choice, right? Simply Sue. This is war. Is that a fart? Damn it, Watchman. I did go to Walmart. It is Simply Sue. or you just turned a stressful thing into a game. There you go. So, you know, everything has been changed. They're trying so bad, so hard to change everything, and it's working. For the most part, it's working. So I cannot stress enough. If you have kids, if you have grandkids, be a major part of their life. Be the role model they want to grow up to be like. Really. Absolutely. I, I've never had kids, not that I know of. But I've had a lot of nieces and nephews, and okay, I have to watch it later. Watch me. But I raised all my nieces and nephews when they were just little bitty kids, man. Up until 13 or 14, 15. I watched them grow up. I watched them get married and have kids of their own. And they tell their stories. They tell the exploits of me having to watch them and beat them up and shoot them and throw things at them and make them climb trees and jump out of them and go for 100-mile marches, and how I made them eat bugs and funny fish out of the sea, and how we had so much fun throwing dog poop at each other. Just having great fun. Teaching them things, and what I used to do with kids, which I find myself doing a lot of, is I like to get into their head and make them think, make them find the solution to the problem. I instill critical thinking in them. I plant that seed. I plant the seed of critical thinking. How to be strong, how to be cunning, how to think, and how to survive, and how to have a voice, not be submissive and not being obedient. Yeah, of course there were obedience. Of course, I had to have some type of dominance over them. Of course I did. Because I'm watching these hellion kids. I can't have them just running crazy throughout the neighborhood unsupervised. We ran crazy throughout the neighborhood supervised. So it was supervised. So but I see them now with their kids and their families, and they look at me and they say, wow, the games we played, the things you taught me, and I don't even know half the stories they told about me to their friends. I know some of the stories that were told to my cousins, to the moms and dads of these kids, which of course they were like, oh God, no. Why would you take them through the woods when you knew there were, because a mom and dad's job is to protect them and to keep them safe from harm. Well, no, that's not me. That's not, even though I was cousin Shad, I was Uncle Shad. That's not Uncle Shad's job. Uncle Shad's job is, hey, let's get out there and play with the snakes and fling them around and throw them at each other. That's a great idea, right on, farmer son. And that's it too. We would beat each other up, man. Hello, Matt Shed Pizza. No, we don't have turkey fucking pizza. Move to fucking Boston. I would eat a turkey pizza. I wouldn't mind. But, I would wrestle with them. I would beat their ass. We would beat each other with switches until we all had whelps all across our body and had a blast, had a great time beating the hell out of each other. I taught them how to sword fight. I taught them how to shoot bows and arrows. I taught my younger cousin how to drive a stick shift and do a drive-by with an airsoft rifle against her enemies at school that just so happened to be in the parking lot giving her a hard time. Yeah, that's me. That's Uncle Shad, So kids are going to be kids, man. Kids have to be kids. Kids have to be mischievous. kids have to be on that absolute brink of this is dangerous and this is fun kind of thing. It's just the way it is, you know. And kids are resourceful, and they're rubber. They bounce back most of the time. I mean, my earliest TBIs was when I was like 10 years old, and I had another one at 15-year-old, and and I had another one when I was 17-year-old, and I mean, it just kept on going. I survived. I kept surviving. So, I fell out of trees. I got hit with baseball bats in the head. I got bricks thrown at me. I mean, that's right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, really. It's like that. It's it instills discipline in them. I watched my young cousin. We were outside in the rain. It was like 40 degrees, and we were coming from the beach, and will you be my uncle? And I never forget it, man. I'm watching this kid, and I had my shirt off, and we're walking back from the beach back to the house, and he had his shirt on and he was shivering. I was like, "Are you okay, man? You all right? You all right, little guy? You gonna make it? Come on, we're almost to the house. We just gotta keep going. You know how far it is to the house. It's only 2.5 miles away. You can make it, right?" Yeah, tackle football and blacktop. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, hell yeah. But, he's about maybe 10, 11, and he's shivering, And he goes, "Nope, I'm fine." I mean, stoically, just didn't even look at me. He just kept walking like, "Nope, I'm fine." I was like, "Dude, I'll give you my t-shirt. You can put your t-shirt on. It's raining. We're cold. I get it. I'm just looking out for you." He's like, "No, let's get home." It's like, "All right, let's go." And we humped it out. 2.5 miles back to the house. And he I swear I was proud as fuck, man. This kid, he waited. Yeah, I didn't do it though. I did. I just planted the seed. But he was just like, "No, I'm fine. I'm good. Let's do this. Let's go." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go." I seen him as a man. I seen him enter manhood right there. Right there. I feel so proud. I knew that kid was going to be okay. Now, of course, later on, he did go to prison. Well, actually, no, he went to jail for doing some stupid shit. So anyway, I too did the same thing. But now he's fixed his life. He's moved on. He's got a wife and kids, and being quite successful. But when I got him, when he was like 5 or 6, he was a whiny little brat. And at 10, 11 years old, he was a beast. He was just a beast. He's like, "It's 40 degrees, it's raining. I got no shirt on. I don't care. Let's go." Oh yeah, Craig, I still got a BB. Right, where is it? Right there. Right there. Still in my skin. Yep. I think I was like 8 or 9. Yeah. Yep. We played paintball. We played airsoft. Firework wars. Yeah, firework wars were the shit. But I taught him what it meant to be a man. And I wouldn't say I made him. I didn't make him. He chose to do that. I gave him the option. You want to wimp out? You want to wimp out? Do you want the comfort and ease? You want to take the easy one? Yeah, dirt clod fights with rocks in them. Oh yeah. Yeah. And he's like, no. He made a conscious decision to suck it up, to endure the pain, to be uncomfortable, and to do something. Not to sit around and whine about it. He could have, in the past he would have sat down and just said and started crying. There was no cry. There was no cry in this kid. It was stiff upper lip, 1,000-yard stare, and stepped it out. Throughout the rain, in the rain, 40 degrees weather, no shirt on. He had his shirt in his hand, just like I did. I was very proud of that. That's when you know. That's when you know. That's when you know. Another cousin of mine, I got him into chess. I got him into chess when he was like 6 or 7 years old. Yeah, yeah. I was that. That was that. I was that uncle too. You know, hey, let's go out here and fight and be like and roll around in the dirt and run through the woods. But hey, let's come home and let's eat a good meal and then let's play some chess. You know, so let's think. And this kid, I was brutal. I was vicious. I gave them no slack. You know, I kicked their ass as much as I could, which of course is easy. I gave them no slack. Maybe partially a little bit, just for a teachable moment, right? But I I didn't give him nothing. It was war. I said, look, you come here, this is war. Chess is war. You have to outthink me to outbeat me. And so it carried on. He was 9 years old when he beat me. And it was the proudest moment of his life. One of the proudest moments of my life, too. He took pictures of it. He posted it all over Facebook and shit. You know, it took him that long, you know, to beat me. And, you know, tell you the truth, it was me. I let him beat me, really, because I got lackadaisical. I was like, he can't get me, you know. Hands were at my throat. I was like, yeah, it's not going to happen. Nah, he's not close enough. Oh! So it was kind of one of those things. He snuck it in on me. You know, he had me three-way checked. There was no way I could get out. I was like, wow, impressive. He learned to be smart. Now he's playing with drones. He's like in his early 20s, and he's a fucking drone master, game master, and drone master. You know, hey, right on. Of course, you know he is 6'8" now. I'm like, what's up, dude? Sup, cousin? Little cousin? And I've always told him, I said, hey, you know, I don't care how old I am. If you think you can whoop my ass, come. Let's go. And you know, this one he did. He actually did. He took karate, which is the same karate that I took when I was in Okinawa, Goju-Ryu karate, which is a very hard style. And you know, he challenged me. He's like, hey, I know karate. He's like, I'm a yellow belt. I'm like, oh, you're a yellow belt. All right, great. Yeah, you can kick my ass. Huh? You know some stuff. Yeah, great. Come on. I'll be nice. I won't hit you in the face too hard. What? Yeah. I'm probably gonna throw you around though. Okay. And yeah, he threw everything he had at me. He went karate on me, and I threw him all over the place. And yeah, no lawn darts. Oh man, I missed lawn darts. I whipped his ass. I threw him around, gave him a smack here, smack there. I'd do a hard block. But I wouldn't let him hit me. You know, that was the thing. So afterwards, when he was completely humiliated, he's like, I need to learn better karate. It's like, well, yeah, you do. I said, but the karate is the karate. It's just a tool to teach you and to inspire you into thinking in a fight. He's like, yeah, but I did all the things, you know. I'm picture perfect in my form, and you know, I've got strength and I've got power. Okay, but you're lacking something. You're lacking innovation. You're lacking on the fly, you know, kind of movements. You're lacking the plan. And you got to take all that you've remembered, all that you've learned, and throw it out the window. That's it. True skill comes effortlessly, but only after arduous, long practice and diligence. And then you forget it. That's the part of being a master. The master, actually, there's no such thing as a master. There's only students. Better students. A true master forgets everything. Forgets everything he's ever taught and just goes with it. Chicks dig scars. They do, actually. Until you meet that one chick that has more scars than you, then that's interesting. Yeah. I knew a girl. She was fine as hell. Met her in Virginia Beach. She had road rash over 70% of her body. She got in a motorcycle wreck when she was like 10 or 11. She even had some on her neck, but man, she was just cute, bubbly, beautiful. Yeah, we had a good time. Anyway, yeah, 70% of her body was all scarred up, but man, she was great. Great people. Great, great soul. So here's to you, girl. Forget her name. In the man world, growing up as a kid, you get bullied. And what's the advice you get when you get bullied as a kid? Our generation. Well, did you fight back? You know, the father's going to ask, well, did you fight back? Did you defend yourself? Did you defend your honor? Oh, 45 records? Oh, man. Those. I like the way they break. They shatter. Yeah. The mom is always going to say, now, you run away and you tell your teacher. You find an adult, an authority figure, and you rat, you snitch and rat on everybody. That's not in the man code. Man code specifically says cannot snitch on someone unless they're snitching on you. And you got to make sure that if you're going to snitch, that you're not snitching on a lot of other people. You know, used to rip the flannel pockets off. Winners aren't dinner until the next year. Yeah, that's real life right there. So the father says, "Well, did you fight? Did you stand up for yourself? Did you punch him in the nose, or did you run away crying? Oh, you didn't. You got your ass beat. Okay, well, come on." Let's go out to the front yard. Let's go to the backyard. Father's going to teach you how to throw them hands, right? That's one of those things, you know. That's one of those bonding moments. That time in your life when you're moving up, when you're leveling up in the game of man. I punched my. It was my stepfather that taught me, and he put the gloves on us and everything, and and I I punched hard as I could, right in the nuts, and he's like, "Lesson over." Ooh. Rites of passage, yeah. Earning respect in the community, right? And he also told me, don't tell the teacher or anything, don't say nothing. If you get in trouble, you take your punishment, you move on. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. Whoop his ass. Get your ass whooped. But let him know that you were there. And if you get in trouble with the teachers or the principal or whatever, I'll be there to help you in a limited capacity, but you're going to have to take your punishment too. So if you get a paddling, you get a paddling. Just take it. Just know that you stood up to a bully and you did your thing. And everybody's going to have respect for you, especially that bully. And that's the main thing about it. That's the man world. That's the man code. I didn't run off to the teacher and say, help, he's whooping me, he's bullying me. No, it was no, it was none of that. It was none of that. No. So, man code. Lots of things in the man code. Lots of things. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but third time's the charm. I was always taught that 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 2 rights make a left. There's the other idea too of manhood is you get what you want by hook or by crook. By being hard, by working hard or working smart. And if you get caught, say, "Oh, well, I'm sorry." Take your punishment. Own up to what you did. Take responsibility for your actions. Make better decisions in your actions. Rule number 1, never get caught. Rule number 2, see rule number 1. You don't have to do anything. If you don't have, it's the whole risk reward thing. You know, if I want something so bad that I think I have to go steal it, and I get caught, well, guess what? I'm paying I'm paying for it. That's not a good risk reward. But if I say, okay, you know what? I'm going to work for 6 months. I'm going to do overtime. I'm going to cut back on some of my expenditures. And I'm going to get that thing I want, free and clear, and with a sense of accomplishment. It's mine until somebody tries to steal it from me, right? That's what I was trying to say with my code, wine, herb, and anxiety meds. Right, brother. The guys are old. Alright, stand by. Stand by. I'm falling for it. I'm falling for it. Where is it? Nope. 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 Powerful explosion, Ukrainian nuclear plant, massive fire somewhere. Okay, whatever. What's up, Krista? Women that's a cutthroat world. Really is. It's a cutthroat kind of emotional roller coaster, degradation. I mean, you know, it's not survival of the fittest. It's the survival of the most popular. I mean, I don't know. Prepper Book Club. Hey, it's you know, a woman that's strong. I mean, there are strong women. I love a good strong woman. I mean, you know, strong, able to run and to lift and to wrestle with me. You know, I like to wrestle. Apparently, Jason David Frank took his own life. I don't know who that is. Meat Puppet. Drop a link. Hey, folks, drop your links. Shameless plugs for everyone. Please drop your links. J. Morgan. Raw. That's right. What was I saying? So yeah, I mean, the world of woman, the female world. That's a cutthroat, vicious kind of world. Growing up, the girls are vicious, absolutely vicious. Reach out before you give up. Right. Yeah. Always, man. Always. You know. That's in the man code too. Help brother up. You know. Yeah, there's times when you allow a man to suffer, you allow a boy to suffer. But if it's a man and he's your brother, help him up. Even if he's a stranger. Who do you think all the firefighters are? Majority of your firefighters are men. Why? Because they're big and strong, fast, and can endure things. We have endurance. We have endurance for pain. We have endurance for damage. We can take damage rather easily. We can injure ourselves, break things, and keep going. Women, they can, you know, it's a thing of will. But women can do it, but not really. They are prone to injury. That's what we found out in sports and in the military. You know, it was just that's part of the differences of man and woman. A woman's body is not built for the rigors of war and things of that nature. You know, of fighting. Even though they do. MMA, you see the difference between man and woman. When the men go and fight, they kick each other's ass. And the winner is either like, yeah, motherfucker, or he's like, yeah, I won. Hey, brother, thank you. Good job. Respect. And they go about their day. Women, I've seen it many, many times. When the women win, they cry. They're crying. There's no crying in man world. In the man code, you're not supposed to cry. I cry. Yes, we all cry. But you suck it up. All right, take care of yourself, Craig. Okay, good, good, very good. Enjoy your feast. But they cry. They're so overwhelmed by emotion, you know. And they usually don't go over there and congratulate her. They're stuck in their emotional state. They are crying. They're they've collapsed on the ground, and they're crying, and they're can't they're sobbing. They're heaving. You don't see that in man world. Unless of course there's too much soy involved and estrogens, hormone blockers and shit. But anyway, it's a very strange thing to see a guy do that. It is. But it happens. It happens. It's a stress reliever. I get it. But I'm still a man and I'm not allowed to do that. Men are not allowed to do that. And I don't give a fuck what you say about, oh, it's 2022. No, man is still man. And yes, man will still rule. Man will still rule even more if everybody else is not as manly. Krista, what do you mean? Not all of us are emotional. I was raised to not show fear or anger. No, and so I'm not saying that there's always exceptions to the rule. But you do understand what I'm saying, Krista. And yeah, I've seen some badass stoic women. My sister was one. If she was mad, she was quiet. There wasn't a lot of yelling, cussing, and screaming going on. She wasn't showing her ass. She was stab, stab. Oh, that's cool, and that's good. That's good, Krista. I mean, but I'm still going to address it. And hey, I dig it. Bring it. I mean, if there's a disagreement, please, let's do it. Let's put it on the table and talk about it. These are my opinions and my observations and my reflections. Vikings and many nations allowed female warriors in tribal rulership. Yes, they did, Majik, but to a certain extent. Okay. We all know that there's this thing that comes along once a month in a woman's life. They are an absolute emotional train wreck, and you probably don't want that going to war. Or maybe you do. I don't know. What? Whoa. Rooster. Okay. Yeah. My son is an EMT. His partner is a chick with a pepper. 10 more shifts. He cannot wait to be moved to a new paramedic. Yeah. Yeah. See, we're allowing, we're coddling. I mean, if they pass the testa, their way you is not barred. Hey, and so when this first came about, that they were talking about women in special forces, women in the Navy SEALs, GI Jane, hey, I'm all for that, absolutely, but you got to meet the requirements. The standards are pretty fucking high, even for men. Even for men, it's extremely fucking high, damn near impossible for any kind of NDOC. Cuttlefish are cute. Oh, not the cuttlefish. And yes, there are women that can absolutely do this, and they've proven it. There's been a few women that they won the Army Ranger NDOC, but very rarely have any women passed any of the Navy SEALs training. None have passed the Delta NDOC. None have passed the Green Beret. None of them. The JSOC. None of them are in there. There's no women in special forces. If they are, it's a specific skill that they have. It's you're against girl. I am too, Hoot. I am too. Broken news. My cat mouth smells like cat food. Chinook. Well, Christopher B. led for lunch. But if the standards can be met, yeah, sure. Apache women were more dangerous than men. Women had very unique ways of torture. Yeah. How do you counterlick strength? Do it with skill and cunning. Uh, yeah, Han Solo. What the fuck is that? The pre-basic fat camp requirement. I mean, that was the recruiter's job, was to say, hey, here's your pre-workout. You gotta get to this weight. You gotta be able to do this run, do this amount of push-ups, do this amount. It's very low standards, because when you get to boot camp, this is the standards. You're gonna keep on moving up. So you gotta have X amount of body fat. You can't be a disgusting fat body, you know. So I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's just fucking weird. True, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Sure, I agree, and I've we I know the viciousness and the coldness of female violence. My sister was extremely violent with me. I have the scars to prove it. But I was a little I messed with her a lot, so I deserved it. But of course, the woman world. It's all about emotional trauma as well. They like to cut deep into your soul with a cut, with a insult and an injury and an insult to injury. So, yeah. But even if a woman could pass the Navy SEAL induct and become said Navy SEAL, they wouldn't last long, because it's a very demanding job, extremely demanding job. And a lot of men get hurt and have to quit. The studies have been done. The women have been given their chance, and they failed. They've broken themselves to the point where they are no longer. They're ruined for life, and it's debilitating. Women just do not have that endurance. There's somebody at the door. Get him, Charity. They don't have that endurance. They can't endure they injure easily. And so even in the world of man, the special forces world is hard, and it requires a lot of training, a lot of will, determination, and a lot of physical fitness, mental fitness. Women can't do that. Even in combat situations. Yes, women can be very viable, and they have proven themselves in war. Absolutely. It's the aftermath. The aftermath that the women cannot deal with. Their emotional trauma is just way too great. It's way too great for men. For any human. But for women, it's worse. A lot worse. To the point where it's suicide involved. So yes, there are definite, and I like this statement. Let me talk about this. My sister was the master of the wiffle ball bat, crazy biatch. Okay, Krista. There are a lot of things men do that I will never understand why a woman would ever even want to do. We are made different, so we need each other. Right, Krista. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty. I am not a baker. I hate baking. I can't figure it out. Like, I can't bake a cake. I can't make fucking biscuits. I know, it's fucking easy. I hear it all the fucking time that baking is fucking easy. But guess what? I can't fucking do it. My man mind just can't get it. I don't know. It's just me. But hey, you want me to dig you a fucking swimming pool to the exact dimensions? Want me to build you a house? Yeah, I can do that. I just can't. I can't. I don't. There's a lot of things. You can't cook a steak. Wow. Yeah, I can cook you a steak. Perfect. Matter of fact, I got some steaks now I got to deal with here later. But anyway, I'm basically going to soak them in butter and sear the fuck out of them on a skillet. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. And we're going to eat, me and Charity. I might put some little bit of seasoning on it, but that's it. Salt. Pink Himalayan salt. But anyway, I like that, Krista. We are absolutely different. We are different for a reason. Nah, I would never do that. I could never do that. I could never do that. Meat puppet. No. I love and honor firefighters, but every day, firefighters every day. But when I see a female working on a rig, I will ask if they firemen carry a 250-pound man up and down a hook and ladder 10 stories multiple times. Right, Ike Jack, and that's the training, and that's the standard. Both pools and scones require recipes. Yeah, I don't look at it as a recipe. For me, it's a formulation. For me, it's a concept. And baking is I don't know. I just can't get it. One of these days I'll get it. One of these days I'll figure it out. I'm just a caveman. I'm the warrior in the garden that's just stepped on all the tomatoes. Just cussing. That's me. Bull in a china shop. I am. Yeah, but how do you prove the differences without a medical degree, a human in a bionuclear physics magic? Because I have intimate knowledge of being a man, and I know the differences between man and woman, anatomically as well. So I like that. Yeah, that is the thing, that we need each other. Man needs woman, woman needs man. Man needs woman to procreate. Woman needs man, obviously, to procreate as well. But a man can go off on its own. Man can survive and thrive all alone in the wilderness and be fine. And be okay with being covered in shit and eating small animals. Occasionally tackling a deer or bear or a moose. Hey, Stella. It would be very, very hard for a woman to do that. No man is an island. No, we're mountains. We're mountains, Chinook. Absolutely. We are mountains, and we provide that strength. We're the pillar of power. That's a man's job. What is a man's role in society? The great protector as well. Kentucky Survival. Grease monkeying. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I hate that shit, but hey, right on. Gotta love a mechanic. I have to do the grease thing at work at the plant with all their machinery. I hate it. But playing with that red grease and lithium grease and all that. Protector of honor in the clan. Yes, we're the protectors. We're also the vindicators. We're also the ones that punish and give justice. We're the ones that build things and make things. We're expected to do that. We're expected to stand up and fight for our country. We're expected to be the voice, the force of no, of non-compliance, of revolution. Because men are dangerous. Men are absolutely dangerous. Absolutely. We have to be. The Shadow Knights Warrior Clan. Oh, God. Rage. Skull to you. I already know what I'd call myself. The Ulfhednar. The Wolf Clan. But anyway, the Wolf Berserkers. So what's up, Rage? That's what man's role in society is. The man. It doesn't matter the age. Bonesy. Yeah, Bonesy. Bonesy, were you a man? Yeah, I used to be a man. Right on. You take a look at his hip. Uh, Mad Clan with Amazonian cohorts. uh, Chief cook and bottle washer. That's what man's role is. Man goes to war, fights, dies, bleeds for his country. That's what man does. Women do it too. I'm not. There's been some amazing women in battle. Absolutely was. Look at the Israelis. All their women go to battle. All right, Jack, here we go. Why can't our men grow their hair long in the military, but women can and wear different clothes? Well, at Jack, their roles are different. In the military, it is expected for the man to put his head in places where hair would be messy. Yes, in the mud, in the dirt, in the grime, bugs, lice, things of that nature. Women, not so much. Their standards are a little different. And that's something going all the way back into tradition, when women were allowed to, like getting caught in a sick. Men can have pink hair. If I had this hair when I was a saw gunner, this hair would have been burnt. It would have just, my head would have been on fire. My beard would have been on fire. Well, okay. But can you imagine me running through the woods, this getting caught on every branch and tree, or leaving a trail for the enemy to find? Like, hey, there's some kind of Sasquatch going. Just follow the Sasquatch here. It's lead us right to him. Yep. So yeah. Thank you. It's a mess, Jay Morgan. Men can have pink hair and nails now. Yeah. I finally cut my nails. Ugh. I got tired of breaking my shit, And we can yank you by the hair. Number one reason I think, yeah, that too. But well, think about it. I mean, that's an interesting thing. Deployed women, the standards are the same. I don't know what their standards are for women. Short hair is harder to grasp. Absolutely. If somebody grabs a hold of your hair, you best know how to deal with it when they grab your hair. See, I'm the part. I'm a touch me not. If you grab me, I thank you. You've given me everything I need. You've bridged the gap. You've created a bridge, and now all my hate and discontent's coming over. So yeah, hair included. So yeah, maybe that's a good one. That's a good one because a lot of women have long hair, right? So I'll go over some defensive measures for long hairs. Wow, Krista, your hair is a weapon. Put that thing in a ponytail and put a cue ball or an 8-ball at the end of it. Whoosh, bam! You can just swing it around. Wow. But women, right? Krista, choke somebody out with it. I like that. Some kind of back in the '90s, the whole fight club thing. The fight movies were all about it. Pit fighting. And the one movie I liked, it was a series of swords. They had swords, and the one guy had a ponytail, a long ass ponytail, and he had a knife at the end of it. And he'd keep it in there, and he would go whoosh, and he'd whip his head, and slice somebody's throat with that fucking knife on the ponytail. It takes a lot to. I've tried it. It takes a lot to do that. A lot of practice, and I can't spell either. But the man's role in a society, in a nation, we've talked about that. What's the woman's role in society? They are the absolutely fabric of life. They are. They create life. Women create life. That's amazing. Men can't do that. All we can do is just make a mess and clean it up afterwards. Yeah, I said it. Take care, Scat Pack. Thank you very much for stopping by, hanging out with us, Sunday Reflections. Had a phone call. Just found out a man I know has just been diagnosed with skin cancer on his scalp. He doesn't have any hair. Damn. But women hold it down. Women do the things. Like all those things. All those things that you want to talk from a prepper standpoint? Women are the best. They can, they cook. They do all that. Cool. You have tiny braids all over with silver and turquoise beads. Oh shit, it's painful. Oh yeah, Krista. Yeah, I grew up in the hood, and I had long hair. As soon as I came outside, as soon as I would come outside, I would have the little girls go sit. They would sit me on the curb and just plait the fuck out of my hair. I mean, I've had everything from doo-doo braids to the corn rolls to the plaits to the everything, and they were just, your hair is so strong, and I was just like, oh, you're killing me. I mean, these little girls would have their foot in my back, pulling on my hair, getting that tight ass bead, you know. So I was the chia pet for these girls. And who knows, man? Maybe they ran off and started their own little salon, you know, started putting in weaves and shit. Yep, right. But yeah, they had fun with it. They couldn't do it to themselves because it was too painful. But me, yeah, I could do it. You know, I had a strong neck. I have great hair. It used to be really great. It used to be great hair. Now it's just hair. It's a bird nest. Bird's nest. But women are the fabric of the nation. The men are away, the men are working, the men are doing their thing. The women are home. They are home. When you come home, and you smell cooking in the house, regardless of the age, you could be 15 years old, you could be 50 years old. You come home to your mom cooking. It's just beautiful. It's love. Women are love. It's a different kind of love. Comfort. Oh, you got a boo-boo. You know? Here's some soup. Here's a cheese sandwich. Here's a grilled cheese sandwich. Fabio, what up? I seen that, Stella. Help me not to Fabio. I ain't got that body. Oh, man. Yeah, I see that. Fabio with a beard. Yeah. Right. Yep. You go to your women to lick your wounds. Beaten in battle. Got to recuperate. Your women are going to be there. Tuck you in at night. Feed you warm soup and food. Cure your ouchie boo-boos. Bathe you, clothe you. Women make the best nurses. That sensitive, loving touch, healing touch. They make everything all right. They are everything that's good in this world. The reason women look the way they do, this is an evolutionary thing. The reason women look the way they do is because there is a DNA marker in the women's gene that stops their puberty. A woman is in a suspended puberty kind of thing. That's why they live so longer too. As opposed to a man that gets big and muscular and hairy. A women do not. Women keep a prepubescent puberty about themselves because, oh, you want me to get to that? I will, Jack. Hold on. Let me make my point. So that a man's job, like I said, the man is the protector. The man protects the weak. And the one thing that ignites that protectorant in a man is a prepubescent kid. Kids. Men are protectors of kids, especially women. So that's why the woman looks the way they do. That's why they have less hair. That's why they have less muscle mass. And of course, their job and their role is different in life than, say, a man. And you could go with the religions too. With the religions, Christianity also seen this. Muslim, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. And yeah, hey, you guys, check out what's going on in Iran. Wow, the women are burning their hijabs, and the men there's men out there supporting them, and they're killing them for it. The Iranian guard is actually literally shooting. That's how they deal with protesters. They shoot them. Y'all don't see that on TV. So there's some exciting things going on in Iran. Check that out. But anyway, so here we go. Mad Shad, you're generalizing how now, brother? Yes, of course I am. All loving, you're leaving out the female molesters, abusers, false accusers. Okay, shall we address that? Like I said, how do you countenance strength? With cunning and deception. Yeah, that's how you do it. And if somebody's morals are a little off or skewed, then the mental illness and their justification for their arger actions are justified in their minds. So they feel that they can do these kind of, sick things, these terrible things, these unhonorable things, these appalling things. They always find justice. Justice always finds them. Yeah, mother nurturing and father structuring equals balance. And women have a different mind. Okay? They have a different mind. They really do. Now, yes, men are smart. Men, we can be smart. We can do the mathematical equations, and we can do all that shit. Now, we say that Einstein, hey, man club, man in the man club, Einstein was the fucking man. He was the brain. He's our biggest brain right now. Maybe there's Stephen Hawking, whatever. But most men are not like that. That's the exception to the rule, where Albert Einstein was extremely fucking smart. Smarter than anybody in the whole world, or so they say. But women are more prone to being that smart than men. Obviously, because man is zug zug, what you want me to kill? What you want me to break? Right? Where women are like, let's think about this for a minute, shall we? Even though women are ruled by emotion, whereas men are not, women are very, very smart. Right. Any abuser tries to justify pedo should be roped. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to justify this whole, what do they call it? It's sick. It's appalling. And anytime I hear anybody say this, I'm going to punch them right in the fucking throat. I swear to God. And that's the minor attracted adults. Adult, whatever it's, MAP. Yeah. Minor attracted person. Let me find one. Let me meet one. I'll probably be doing every day, never forget, in jail. Too many alligators down south to waste rope. Oh, shit. I would not tolerate that in my presence whatsoever. Will not tolerate it. But it works, right? The man and the woman relationship work. It's where life comes from on this planet. It's where our species has survived and thrived because of it. Minor atrocious fucks. I like that, Rooster. Yeah. through this amazing system of male, female, kids. Yes, they should be. I agree, Krista. I tell the story of when I was a young kid in the ghetto, and we had a super flaming homosexual maintenance guy. Like he talked like this. He was a big kid. He was a big guy. He was 6'2", 6'3", something like that, 200 something pounds. But he walked with a twist and everything. He had a lot of sugar in his tank. He told us, he said, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you, to me and my family, all of us. My mom was appalled because she was arguing with him. My mom was arguing with him. I guess my mom was being a Karen about something not being fixed or something, And so he lost it in his gay fashion and threatened us all with death. And then something later on down the road happened. He made a pass at a man in one of the apartments in the hood, and next thing we heard is that he came up missing. He was missing for a couple weeks, and they found him in a empty apartment, tied up to a bed, and he had been beaten mercilessly to an inch of his life. Yeah, that's. I don't. This is what I heard as a kid. Yeah, I mean they said he they told us that he was a pedophile and that I should never be around him alone, you know. But yeah, he got dealt with. Hey, what's up, Loretta? Oh, yeah, you fucking bet I am. Hold on a second. Loretta. Okay. Loretta, you'll be Hey, Loretta, hey, mine was purposeful. So I was in a live stream and I was checking out. Yeah, Loretta, she's not going to be able to respond there, Denise, for about 300 seconds. Loretta, I love you. No, I did it on purpose. But Loretta, it was funny. I'm talking. I forget where I was. I was talking in chat, and next thing I know, I see Loretta. She's like, "Sorry, man, Chad. My phone does what it wants." And boom, I was in timeout. I was like, "Oh no!" Oh, it was on Farmer's Son. Yeah. Right, Jack. Yeah. Got some mad chat haters. I've been seeing a lot of different live streams, and Shad is always, yeah, I get around. And I always share, before I go in, so you guys can see it on the community page. Loretta, I wish I could just do it, kick you out, and then kick you back on. But unfortunately, you're just going to be timed out until such time that it is so I just timed you out, Loretta. So this is what you did to me too. So you're just gonna have to keep coming back. John, hey, welcome. So just keep. What I had to do, Loretta, is I just had to keep commenting until I could see myself in the chat. So, uh, yeah, got you back. But hey, I do apologize, Loretta, but I actually did kind of do it purposely. Timers are tricky, but I'm especially 555 timers IC chips. I have no idea what that is. Interesting. So, um, hey, I gotta pay her back. I just have to. I had to, and I'm impulsive. I'm impulsive like that. So I'm prone to just going in like that, going in head first, without even thinking about the consequences of my actions. And so, I do apologize, Lyra, and I'm doing this. I sorry, but I'm having fun at your expense. I hope you understand. Uh, and who knows? Maybe this will start a war. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna walk into a chat somewhere, and Loretta's gonna go, bam, got you. What's up, Tiger? Welcome, Tiger. Talking about the differences between men and women, and you guys know Tiger? Amazing. Tiger does all the things. She cans. She cooks. She makes things that it just boggles my mind. The things that she makes. We have people living on our street, and when we first moved in, my sons encouraged him to move. Oh wow. Now sometimes you have to do like an audit or ask for the paperwork. We had a sex offender that lived next to us, but it's because he got drunk one night and drove his bicycle naked at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, that makes him a sex offender, I guess, but it wasn't directed towards a kid or a female. He was just drunk, riding his bike butt ass naked. So and we knew the guy, so we called him Charlie Brown. But he just had like to have fun. So everybody say hi to Loretta. Loretta's in timeout. There you go. Thank you, Prepper Cowboys. Got the right. Oh shit! What is that right, Meat Puppet? Hell yeah! Cook, clean, and sew. Everybody say hey, Loretta. Hey to Loretta. Loretta is here, but she is currently in the back room, so she will not be able to respond yet, but she will. And yes, Charlie Brown went downtown wearing nothing but a frown. That's right. One of his favorite sayings was, "Hey, Charlie Brown, how you doing?" And we would say, "Hey, what's up, Charlie Brown?" And he'd go, "I don't know." He was the town drunk. He partied. I'm waiting on Loretta's arrival, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna have a mouthful for me. Yeah, so all right. Yeah, folks, I've been at this for a minute 33. Yeah, prison guard and PO. Yeah, Krista. I too was a CO. Yeah, pedos don't do well in prison. Yeah, they just don't. Yeah, you people actually get brownie points for whooping a pedo's ass. Yeah, and yes, we're going to the bathroom because I want a cigarette. Raw. Cool. How does this work? Okay. Oh, check that out. Oh, cool. All right, that's what I got. Okay. Should be a televised event. Loretta, you still with us? I couldn't resist, Loretta. I'm sorry. There you go. Hello, Miss Loretta. Man, Shad. No problem. I deserved it, but you're a brat. Yes, I am. I know, and I own it. I own it, Loretta. Sorry, I'm just having a little fun at your expense. Uh, hey, you did it to me, so you push me, I shove you. Right? That's the game. So I love you, Loretta. I really do. I'm glad you're back with us. Yep, there she is. Loretta has joined us back in chat after I timed her out. Too violent for cable. Make it pay-per-view. Pedo punishment $25.99. Ooh, Kentucky Survival. Yeah, yeah, Loretta. I tell you what, I'd love to see. I'd love to see a 24-hour live stream on Darrell Brooks. Yeah, you guys have been watching. You remember him? He was on my wall. He was the Waukesha Christmas massacre. He ran over 69 people. In a Christmas parade. Yeah. He is now currently serving 742 years consecutive. Yeah, I'd like to see I would like to see him see that 24-hour. I would watch that 24-hour live stream of his life in prison, because it's going to be bad. It's going to be rough. Very, very rough. Hey, make it pay-per-view. Kick up some extra money like a super chat, right? And then Bubba is going to go over there and handle Darrell real quick. That would be funny. Push button for shock punishment. Yeah. Like they have to wear a collar. Hey, yeah. Yeah, everybody say hi to Loretta. He is the one that I would like the cruel and unusual punter revoked. Right, yeah. Oh, he's going to get it. He's going to get it, book. Yeah, there's a code of conduct in the prison system. Basically, it's no women, no children. And he can't lie. Like, everybody knows his story. So he can't lie and say, oh, I was innocent. Right? Everybody knows he fucking did that shit. The evidence is overwhelming. They got him on tape. Driving through the crowd. Boom, boom, boom. Knocking people down. So he's fucked. Literally. Literally. You see what I mean? That's the code. That's the man code. He's in prison. The man code is really strong in prison. Mad man is around the table. Mad women, welcome too. That's right. Yeah, exactly. You bet they did. You bet they did. He's gonna be sexy sovereign now, Aaron. That's funny. I'm traveling. Plus, with that high-profile case, anyone is going to get creed for shanking. Yes, they're going to get mad cred. They're going to get mad cred. Everybody's going to be gunning for him. So he's going to be in PC protective custody for a while until whatever. Until he offs himself, or until somebody gets in a cell. Somebody's getting in a cell. You know, all it takes is one CO to go. Boom! Shake, 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 shake. Ah! Oh no! There's a man down. Hey, man down. Call medics, I guess. Never mind. Just grab the body bag. Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, he's gonna get mad cred for that. Oh, and he is a pedophile. Yes. Yes, that's on his paperwork too. In the past, he raped a 15-year-old girl, gave her a baby. Remember that? Yeah. He raped and beat a 15-year-old girl. Yeah, he ain't going to do well. So, see ya, Darrell Brooks. You're done. Kentucky Survival, I say 2 to 5 years. I'm saying Kentucky survival. I'm betting 2 to 5 years. He's done. Yep. Yep. Rooster, yeah, right? I'm just gonna eat my steak. Yeah. T-bone steak to the neck. Yeah, he's not gonna. Yeah, I say 2 to 5 years. Okay, all right. 16 to 18 months. Ooh, okay. Media will want to keep it fresh. Oh, Jeff. Okay. Damn, he got how much? Oh, I thought it was 742. 1,100 years plus 6 life sentences. He is going nowhere. That's right. Hashtag Darwin that shit. Yeah. So yeah, in prison is a little different. Not that I'm a expert at prisonology, but I did spend some time in prison, so I do know how it works, and it does work. Once again, the man code: no women, no children, and you get mad cred, and whoever shanks him is getting free commissary for the rest of their life. That's for shizzle. That's for shizzle. Yeah, sure. Odoban. Amazing stuff. I was a car for 2 years. Was my favorite job, to say the least. I had a blast. I did. Yeah, that's true, Jeff. I agree. Yep, absolutely. Probably getting free stuff. Hey, Charity. What's up, girl? Hi. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Sit. 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 Stay. Sit. Good girl. She has received her pound of flesh. She is placated for now. The PERT team. Is that like the sort team? I tried to make it to the sort team. I knew the sort commander, and I did some training. I did some live fire. I say live fire training. I got qualified on OC, OC spray, OC foam. Foam sucks. OC foam sucks. I got taser. I got certified on the taser. Taser sucks. I got certified on the taser shield. Taser shield sucks. So I was well on my way to being on the sort team with the gas. He wanted me because of the gas, the gas deployment. They had a plan in the prison. Tater sucks for sure, yeah. But they had a plan that in the case of a riot or something, the sort team goes up to the roof and literally takes CS and CN and drops it in pre-made holes in the ceiling and just drops it down into all the dorms and areas and gasses everybody with CN and CS until they go to their rooms, in which time they're locked in. So, that was their. Ooh, deep fried, yeah. Ooh, Canadian Prepper. All right, what's Canadian Prepper talking about here? Let's see. Okay. Alert: major cities now being evacuated. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, anyway. I've heard nothing of evacuation, so I'm going to continue the live stream. Actually, It's getting close to my bedtime, isn't it? Oh yeah, I got 6 minutes to my bedtime. So 6 minutes. 6 minutes morning. Uh, see, Dahmer. He maintained that God told him to kill Dahmer, and the other inmates, Scarver, already serving a life term for murder. Interesting. Yeah, red alert, red alert. Be sure to buy from my store. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Fears to be feared, nothing less, nothing more. Peace and balance, no fear. So yeah, that's been my reflection of fear is the mind killer. I love that, from Dune. Fear is the mind killer, right? It is. So that's been my reflection. I know it's supposed to be on wisdom, but it has something to do with wisdom. It really does. It's the wisdom to know the difference between man and woman. It's something that these boys and girls that have been tricked into mutilating themselves will realize soon enough, and hopefully their groomers will realize it as well when a real man steps up. I don't see it as being complicated. I don't. It's not complicated. I will indeed, Krista. I will indeed. We sleep together. So yeah, right, Rooster? Yeah, watch some crop dusters. It was on topic, I believe. Artemo Ars for our sake, Odin is wise. Yeah. Yeah, and I might do that too. One day it's just like read Havamal. If you haven't read Havamal, it's basically the words of Odin. It's kind of like the, is that your serenity prayer of the sexes? I don't know what you mean at Jack. My serenity prayer. God grant me the wisdom to accept the things I cannot change, the wisdom to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Anyway, I forget. Anyway, yeah. My serenity prayer. To accept the things I cannot change. Right. But it is simple. There's man. There's woman. There's no in between. Yeah. And the wisdom to call in an airstrike. True art cannot be faked, perceived, or otherwise. Yeah. Oh man, I forgot I was gonna work on this. I got a Sawyer Mini adapter kit for Camelback. I was gonna do that, and the courage to stop the insanity. I like that. Yeah, the courage to stop the insanity. So it doesn't matter what they do. I mean, they can try. They're trying. They're trying really, really hard. And they're trying to make a mockery of everything that is right in this world, everything that we've worked hard for. Right. Meshad, you said the wisdom to know the difference of man and woman earlier. Hey, I mean, that's what's up. I mean, yeah, that's pretty simple. That's pretty simple. I mean, I don't care what someone looks like. Yeah, Lori, I do. It involves darkness. I turn this thing off. I don't go to this thing for at least an hour to 30 minutes. I turn off all the lights. I don't think don't allow systems to control you. Yeah. Don't system. That's the hard answer. That's the hard answer. We have to turn our back on the system. But how do you do that? That's a really good one. So, anyway, I thank you all for hanging out with me in Sunday Reflections. I hope this made some sense. within my way of my mad way of reasoning. Take a hot shower. That's a good one. Master controller, ultimately God. Okay, you could say that. Sure. Uh, Rooster, I like that one too. Remove system. Okay. Kentucky Survival's famous quote from Kindergarten Cop: "Girls have a vagina, boys have a penis." Simple, right? It is. I remember that. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. So I hope that this made sense in a mad kind of way. My way of looking at things. It's a very simple no-brainer for me. You know, it is. And I'm not as smart and eloquent as Jordan Peterson. I'm not as I'm not as I'm not as bold and brash as say Andrew Tate. But I'm Mad Shad, so yeah, I'm kind of in between, I'd say. My initial response, of course, is that impulse is to strike. So that's my initial impulse. Yeah. But yes, thank you all very much for coming out, hanging out with me at Sunday Reflections. Uh, Bonesy, you've been very, very quiet today. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been a man. Yeah. Order over confusion, truth over speculation, love, caver, hate, peace out. Right. It's a mad, mad world. That's right. Great chat. Thank you. Hey, Kanajan. Hey, hang loose, brother. Yes, have a great night. Safe. Rest well. Stay alert and stay safe and be strong. Stay ever vigilant. We have to be. Man, that's what we do. We are vigilant. Good night, Lori. Good night, Bullfrog. Yeah. Right on. Right on, Kanajan. Peace, love to all y'all fine folks. Denise, thank you very much. Yeah. So thank you all very, very much. It's been great. Close your eyes, Bonesy. I don't have any buys there, Stella. Uh, Thank you, Aaron. Have a great weekend, everyone. Peace, John. Yes. Have a blessed week, everyone. And that's Tiger. Thank you. And see, that's the role of man as well. We have to be dangerous. We have to be beast so that we can foster peace. Need that. I wish I knew this quote. I might look it up and write it down someday. But good men stand ready to visit. I forget it. Good men stand ready in the middle of the night, ever vigilant to. I can't think of it. Good men stand ready to fight evil in the middle of the night, kind of thing. Be a beast, but be a gentleman. Quotes are cool. Yeah, I forget them. They mix together in my head. Running silent, running deep for the moment. Yeah. Yeah, people sleep peacefully in their beds at night because rough men stand ready to do violence on their behalf. Thank you, book club. I knew it. I knew you were going to do that. Thank you. That's it. I forgot who said that. I think it was Winston. Or is it Maverick? You are dangerous. We are dangerous. We got to stay dangerous. That's how you become non-compliant. Dangerous people are non-compliant. Dangerous people do not bow to tyranny. Be dangerous. Stay dangerous. Mainly used for temporary and aim inspiration. Quotes of Soleimani? No. So yeah, folks. I'm gonna sleep good now. That one beer. Christmas L. Yep. Thank you, Laurie. Yep. It's three minutes past my bedtime, so it's my process begins after this. I turn off all the lights. I might eat something. I might drink a little bit of water. Just kind of sit in the darkness and wait till things get a little wait till my eyes get drowsy. I turn this off as well. So, all right, folks, thank you very much. This is Mad Shad, encouraging you all to continue to train, continue to think, because we all know it's a mad, mad world out there. Right, Majik. Thank you all, and good night.